In our last episode of Tabs, we showed off the neon map, which drops these cubes that will explode and kill every unit around them. As if some neon god has cursed these simple Rubik's Cube wannabes. It begs the question, who created this neon monolith? Who created these mythical exploding cubes on this amazing Tabs custom map? Is it the neon gods, and what else are they capable of? Well, it seems with the neon invasion, we have a ton of new units, including, is it a zombie or a neon blessed beast? They have neon Da Vinci tanks, and even samurais have been blessed, and even in some cases attained deity status. So just how powerful are they? Well, let's find out. Oh my god, that guy just jumped off the cliff. The first and maybe the simplest. I mean, look at his eyes. He's like, I don't know if I want to be a neon guy. Well, it's too bad. Your armor is beautiful. It's fabulous, darling. Can you, who cost 990, defeat 10 simple footmen? Relatively comparable costs, but on a bridge this narrow, whoever strays to the right or to the left or gets abducted by aliens will most certainly die. But before we get to the rest of today's video, I get to share with you guys an amazing game called Dislight. Dislight is a stylish, urban, mythological RPG game that you've been waiting for and might not even know that you needed. But trust me, you don't want to miss this. Fight along insanely awesome heroes called Espers who have godlike powers. They all have their own special appearance, abilities, and mythological sources of their powers. Set in the near future, Dislight is an immersive experience with amazing visuals, great music, and stunning graphics. It's an epic story of heroes fighting in-depth tactical battles with the classic turn-based combat system that we have all grown to love. And you can do so much more. Battle against other players in the arena. Will you prove yourself to be the best? Will you be worthy of the fame and honor of being at the top? Dislight offers a unique gameplay experience. It's designed for a vertical screen so you can play it in nearly any scenario. Plus, you don't even have to really play sometimes. That's right, you can actually automate your battles and get insane loot without the use of your hands. And you can even minimize the game and have it running in the background and winning automated battles. So what are you waiting for? Download Dislight now for free and also support my channel by clicking the special link in the description below and use promo code JOINDISLIGHT. You'll get awesome limited rewards from tapping and downloading. Thanks to Dislight for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to the action. Oh, well, that definitely makes things a little bit difficult. With one fell swoop, he destroyed 70% of the enemies and forced the swordsman to forget how to use his shoulders. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm thinking that these neon blessed factions units might be a little bit powered to the over. Look at this man. We need to find a different level. A good one. A great one. One worthy of tournaments. After the basic Neon Axeman, we have what looks like a crusader. Maybe he found the Ark of the Fountain of Youth Covenant, or maybe he found an alien and was like, hey, those shiny lights, put them all over me. But his value is apparently 22 footmen. Exactly. So if they can defeat him, oh wow, he's got a pretty powerful looking spinning attack, and his sword creates what is happening? I've never seen this in Tabs in my entire Tabs career, which says a lot given how many Tabs videos we've made on this channel. What is this? That was in slow motion. Hold on. I think we could give like a ton of enemies over to this guy and he would still, like, look at this. It freezes them in place. He creates ice crystals spawning from under the ground. This is highly irregular, to say the least. However, with enough forces, the Red Crusaders were able to dispatch what they call a heretic. But how does he do against ranged units? Is he able to freeze them in the air using his, I want to say a black hole that's green, but isn't that just a green hole? Scientifically, I don't think that's a thing, but let's see. If this thing can freeze arrows in its place, then we truly have seen something that's great in tabs. Now, it doesn't freeze them in place, but it is able to deflect a decent amount, and I swear to goodness gracious, he just dodged every single one of those arrows. Now he decides to take a nap because, you know, he's tired, and he had 3 double cheeseburgers for lunch, which, you know, man, I mean, you're living the life. Your armor's neon, you can create green black holes out of nothing, and you get to eat 3 cheeseburgers for lunch? I want your job. However, I don't want to hold my sword like this. It's interesting with tabs. Tabs combat is, unique, to say the least. This guy's powers are truly overwhelming. Yeah, look at him. Oh, whoa. Did he just freeze them, or is he summoning the black hole right now? Wait, he turned them to ice. They're tipping over. They still are able to spawn arrows. What? These are the most overpowered units that I have ever seen in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. And that's saying a lot. And we've just begun. Because now we have a guy that looks like he's straight out of Assassin's Creed. He costs 2,220, so he's gonna face 22 simple footmen. Oh, teleportation definitely makes things exciting. Unless you're that guy. Sorry, bud. Thanks for participating in this here test. We're testing the most overpowered units. Yeah, and you're the guy who has to fight them. Oh my goodness. Okay. Half these guys. Oh, wow. I thought that was smoke. I was distracted with my own pandering, and little did I know that half of the enemy force, if not more, if not all of it, has been frozen in carbonate / ice. Carbonate ice. Carbon ice. Now, what if there was archers? How would he do against this? It's like he's Obi-Wan and Anakin in the Geonosian arena right here, and he has to fight all the monsters and then all the droids. But no Jedis are coming to save you today. He's able to deflect most of the arrows. Oh, this poor archer. Oh, wait a second. Not all of them, though. One is stuck in his head and one is stuck in his wrist. So the neon gods have blessed him with an unnaturally long life. And he's able to climb, however. Eventually, he does get taken down by simple archers. When you consider how many men he dispatched, it's quite impressive. He is not a god, but he might be a demigod. And now there's a $4,000 unit. What is it? It looks like... Oh, he's got a glowing pipe, fire out of one arm and lightning in the other. This is like Gandalf's dad. Oh, and he's got a cape. Interesting. So 4,000. Well, then the test that we're doing today would be 40 footmen. Wait, he's not even moving. Sir, you have clearly magical abilities. Are you not going to fight? Oh, he's starting to move now. And chain lightning through, what, 10 to 15 footmen, and fire exploding everywhere. He seems to be summoning, oh my gosh, a lightning tornado. Okay, that thing is scary. And fireballs? What are the fire hurricanes? Tornadoes? Jeez. You're like, oh, it's just some dude with, like, you know, a hippie haircut smoking a neon pipe. Nothing to see here. And then he calls out the powers of the gods themselves. All right, we're gonna do the same thing we did the last time. Archers on the flanks, surrounding the arena. Kill that man! Okay, he does get hit with some arrows. You'll notice he's got quite a few all around his face. Somehow, they didn't strike anywhere else. And this brave guy, look at him. He's still alive. He stabbed him right in the... Ooh, that's gotta hurt. You see, he's just a man. What movie is that quote from? Spoken in a... the hint is he's got a French accent. So what would it take, then, to defeat essentially the 4 horsemen of the neon apocalypse? How many medieval soldiers? Because, oh god, I don't want to see this in first person. That's terrifying. It's just like, next thing you know, some bright, shiny dude whose brother can summon black holes out of the ether just starts coming at you with a shiny blade. You're like, I don't want to be here. I really don't. I have zero desire. Wait, one of them died. Oh, it is the most basic guy. Well, buddy, I don't know if you want to go to Valhalla or heaven, but either way, you're going to someone and could be going to the bad place, so you know what I'm saying? Okay, archers, this is your chance to hit these guys when they're distracted. There we go. Fire. Hit this man in the back of his head. Oh, he uses neon lightning to block the incoming projectiles. Oh, and Assassin's Creed buddy over here, he's up on the archer lines. I think they need some reinforcements. I'm talking catapults. I'm talking a Hawacha. And I'm talking some strategically placed ballistas, led by the king himself and his Praetorian Guard. The threat to the kingdom of the neon blessed, as they call them, demons, must be stopped. I can't even tell what's happening. All I know is it's absolute chaos. Oh man, yeah, you're the king and you're like, oh, my soldiers are just frozen in air. That seems to be totally normal. I'm not absolutely terrified right now. Oh, catapults, arrow fire. Oh, he's not blocking these. He's just allowing himself to get spittooned right now. How is he still alive? Oh, the watch is down. He's the only one left. The other 3 neon members have been taken out, and finally an arrow finds itself. You know, there's the Achilles heel. This man has the Achilles shoulder, because this final arrow is what did him in. I mean, these obviously helped. Yeah, he can't see out of it his left eyeball. But while the neon faction invaded the medievals, there was a story about how the neon faction invaded the dynasty world, and how one samurai achieved godhood. And this is that man. Yeah, he fell down the pit of doom, as you can see. He fell down the pit of doom. Oh, wow. You really don't want this man to have any children, do you? Okay, well, as legend has it, the great samurai lost his manhood and gave his soul to the neon gods. And he was granted the test. If he could gain his vengeance on his tormentor's brothers, then he would go... Oh, that looks like you might not be able to have any kids either. Oh, wait, buddy, this is not... That's not the script, man. You're what do you... So then, he decided to have vengeance. Where did you just... What are you doing? This is not part of the script. If he was to achieve vengeance against the brothers of his tormentor, then he would be given even greater powers. All you got, dude, all you have to do is kill these 3 samurais. Okay, look, like they got rid of one of them for you. Where did he go? What just happened?
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, there he is. This is absolutely ridiculous. I love it. What is going on here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that maneuvers against the Geneva Convention. This guy's got some incredible dodge, but some absolutely terrible melee skills. If I was the Neon Gods, I'd be like, you know what, this guy's hopeless. Like, let's just fire him. Because, like, come on, really? Really, dude? As I was saying, the Great Duel was won by the samurai, the cursed samurai, who was blessed by the Neon Gods. Yes, he's a cursed, blessed samurai. It's just part of the story, guys. This is not a Deus Ex Machina. This is totally real. Totally accurately real. I mean, I guess if you don't get hit, you can't die. At least from the enemy. You can't swing that sword for nothing. Wow. Okay, well. Anyway, as the legend had it, the cursed blessed, or blurst, samurai was challenged by the greatest shogun in all of the land to single combat. And their duel was legendary. But eventually, everyone knows the shogun is the greatest fighter in all the land. I mean, look at this man's flexibility. How has he not broken his back? And why is he doing this on the most uncomfortable looking shoes I've ever seen in my life? And as the shogun was out... Wait a minute. Dude, what happened to your head, man? As the shogun was touring the countryside, visiting the tenants of his land, he was ambushed. More blurst samurai and their leader, the neon samurai demon king himself. I think his name was like Ken. Yep, definitely Ken. That sounds very scary. Oh my goodness. And he just phased right through the shogun. The shogun is out here though doing his dang thing. I think the shogun sword may have been blessed by like the dragons themselves. Oh, whoa! You guys know each other very well, don't you? That's that's special. Anyway, as this is a totally accurate script goes, apparently, the shogun is able to fight off the neon samurai. This will most certainly anger the neon gods. They will break out their greatest and strongest weapons. What? Assuming the shogun does survive. Because he still does have some, like, time manipulation, as well as, I'm gonna stick my face into the dirt and go to bed. Wait, is he dead? What are they doing? He cursed them so much they're stuck together. Look at this. The king shows up. He's like, this is ridiculous, man. I hate those guys. Here's some archers. And then it looks like the dude, I mean, it's the devil, clearly. Who's got, what's that thing where, like, your hands shake, you know? Like, I mean, I guess he's that old, you know? This guy's definitely the one who curses you and, or blurses you and gives you neon powers. But the scary thing is Neon's got a war elephant, and a war tank, and a warrior, and another guy, and another guy. Okay, my screen is shaking. These guys are all dead, and I don't even know what hit them. It's like a railgun was fired or something. Look at this thing. Oh my god, that's what's caught. Like, my camera is spinning. I didn't know that was, like, possible to shake that much. He's got freaking miniguns on his tusks. Look at the handles. This is weird. They're gonna need something special to beat that. It's gonna take all the king's horses and all the king's men. Wait a minute. All of the king's horses. Cavalry! Attack! And then we'll follow up with a big tank. All right, let's see how strong the cavalry is. Oh god, you just see shields flying off in the distance. This is the charge of the light brigade, or rather, the charge of the brigade that is supposed to destroy the dudes that are light. They're running into a tank that's spinning around with axes and has teeth coming up from the ground. That is terrifying. I gotta say, if I was this horse, I would be scared. Honestly, if I was any of these horses, I would either be scared or dead. Luckily, I'm not a horse. Horses don't even have opposable thumbs. But this neon faction is quite powerful. I think what we're gonna need is heavy artillery. Bring in the artillery, ballistas, and hawachas. Maybe that will be enough to send these demons back from whence they came. What did Gandalf say? Why can't I say that quote? All right, heavy artillery, including you, Da Vinci spinning tank. Oh yeah, that's an interesting spot to put your ballista. But Baron, you did it. Shut up. I never make mistakes, except when I do. I try to bribe the witnesses with cheeseburgers. The cavalry is trying to delay them, and the artillery is trying to fire, but these guys, who got neon balls around their neck, are pretty dang effective at killing everything. I think the neon invasion has invaded, and the only way to get rid of them is to shut down the monolith itself. That being said, I'm very curious what faction or factions Landfall's working on. They've been teasing that there's still at least one to go. Maybe two. So thanks for watching another episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. If you did enjoy it, pull the trigger on the like button, share the video with your grandma, send me cookies, and I will see you in the next one. And cheeseburgers.